Hello there, welcome to the Opie Thorn Alliance. I'm Jacob, and in today's video we are reacting to the recent DC Fandom trailer, the Batman, the full trailer. Like and subscribe, comment down below if you're looking forward to the new Batman with Robert Patterson. Yeah, what's your thoughts with the new Batman, Luke?
Oh, I love Batman, but I'm getting a bit sick of seeing them remake different Batmans. But you know, it's just something that has to happen. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a good movie because they tend to always be. But yeah, I think constantly remaking Batmans, it kind of annoys me. Swapping from Batman to Batman. I understand Christian Bale is my favourite, but he's, you know, there's a reason that stopped. But then we got Ben Affleck for a little bit.
For two.
Yeah, and it's like, why are we changing again? Because Ben Affleck was fine. Like, he didn't even get his own movie. Like, so we didn't really get to see him as Batman fully. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm excited, but in my mind it's kind of like, well, we're getting this new version of Batman, and we're also getting Ben Affleck's Batman in the Flash movie.
Yeah, so we've got two Batmans, and I guess it's that whole idea about the multiverses, and like just don't overthink it, that it can just be multiple versions of the same Batman. But
yeah,
I don't know. You want to see Batman continue, but do they need to keep changing? I don't know. What are you expecting from the trailer? Do you know anything about what this movie's about or where it's set?
I would assume it's set in Gotham, and I don't know if it's retelling the murder of his parents. I don't really know.
I heard a while back there's a rumor that it's meant to be like a lot of the other Batman movies are being kind of either Batman starting off or Batman towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Where I think this is meant to be him as kind of in the prime of his career, like he's been doing it for a little bit, but he's not too old. That's what I heard, but I'm not certain of that. So I guess I'm expecting, I don't know, are we going to get a major typical villain like a Joker or like a Penguin or
Scarecrow? Yeah,
or are we going to be like he's fighting mob bosses? And I don't know, I want to find out. Let's get into it.
What do you think this dark alley could be?
Seems like it's some kind of a robbery. I do believe this is recorded they filmed it in London. Not that that's why the movie's set. But...
Coffee. Oh, the Riddler.
That's cool. I do like the Riddler. The Riddler is a cool villain.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Not convincing for me.
Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
Catwoman.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
Alfred.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance.
Vengeance. Batman normally says I'm Batman, not Vengeance.
What's black?
Ooh.
And dead.
the Batmobile.
It's kind of very cool looking Batmobile.
It's called the Batman.
Do you think it's set?
Next year, March 4th.
Do you think it's meant to be set in the past? Like, it didn't look modern.
I don't know.
Like, the car looked quite old. Like, I don't know if it's meant to be set in, like, the 2000s. I think maybe it's, like, a bit further back.
Does that trailer convince you? Like, does that pump you up compared to Ben Affleck's Batman or Christian Bale's Batman or even the video games?
No, I don't think so. I think it's trying to make out that it's going to be really epic, but I don't think it will be. I think the movie will be good, though.
It will be good.
I think there's going to be parts about it that, well, but I think it will have... I think it might be like The Joker. So, like, that movie, you didn't know how good it was going to be, and it looked a bit artsy, and everything looked a bit different, but at the end you go, wow, that was kind of a masterpiece. I think maybe this might be the same. I think DC is starting to get their writing a bit better. But will Ben Affleck be... Sorry, not... Will Robert Patterson be an ongoing Batman? Don't know. I don't know if that's the plan. Maybe this is... Given that it's called The Batman, makes me think it's like a one-off movie.
Who knows?
Because what, do you have The Batman 2? Like, what? Like, once you put the... It makes it a bit different. So, excited... don't know. Not pumped for it. But I will definitely be seeing it the day it comes out because I love Batman.
Do you like the villains that seems like that in it? The Riddler, I believe there was a mask. I would assume that's Bane, Catwoman, and then there was someone, I would assume Gotham, Arkham Asylum, and I would assume it didn't show us who it was. Could that be the Joker or someone? I'm
intrigued to see who it is. I think the Riddler will be good. I guess I'm sure we could probably look up to see who plays the Riddler. But I think that's a good choice of villain. I think the Riddler, ignoring the Gotham series, no, the Riddler never gets much attention. He's never really seen as a threat, but Gotham does make him out to be quite important. And I think it's about time a movie plays in the fact that this is a deranged man that's clever. Like, he's very clever and he can do things. And that sometimes is more dangerous than someone that's just powerful. So, yeah, I think it's a good choice of villain, really.
Do you feel like the problem could be, though, is that sometimes a movie is better with one villain because you can focus with writing and make that villain the main focus? Do you feel like the main problem would be if you have too many villains for Batman to fail, just become you a bit too much like the video game? Like, he'll have to fight this villain, this villain, this villain.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a lot. Maybe the Riddler will be the main villain, and Catwoman's going to be that kind of not bad and not good. Like, she might be a burglar and steal things, but she's not killing people, and maybe she might be a love interest of Batman again. They do like to do that, so she's not really an enemy of Batman. I don't know about the mask being Bane. I'm not certain about that, but I do feel like the Riddler's going to be the main focus here.
And whoever he was talking to in prison?
Yeah. I'm sure he'll have some tie-in with, like, mob bosses and stuff, because the Riddler and even the Joker, that's where their ties come in from. So
what's your excitement level with the Batman compared to, because it's coming out March 2022, so does that excite you that it's coming out next year, or how?
I'd be a lot more excited if I was to find out it was coming out sooner rather than later, because if that trailer's all I have to go by, I'm not that ecstatic. But if you said, oh, it's going to be out next week, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited now because I only have to wait a week. I think being so far away, I don't think I'm excited, and the trailer wasn't enough to make me excited. Like, if the trailer was amazing, then I'd be like, oh my god, I can't wait to March. But now it's like, oh well, it'll come out in March and it'll be okay. So that's my thought. But if it was coming out sooner, I'd probably be a lot more excited, because I think it's the wait factor combined with the fact that the trailer wasn't amazing. What do you think?
I liked it. I thought it was cool. It just, I don't know where the story's going. Like, it seems like The Riddler, I don't know if that was like the beginning of the movie, like he gets arrested and then maybe the Batman has to work out what like he's doing. Like maybe that's who he sees in prison is the Riddler, and they don't want to give away what they just gave away.
I was thinking something like that he probably gets arrested early on.
Yeah, so I might be more excited than you, but part of me is like, well, I don't know. Like it's a tough from the trailer. It's tough. It's actually a tough one because compared to other movies, you could kind of be like, well, I'm excited or not. But this one, it's very much in the middle.
My lack of excitement comes from the fact that I fear it's going to be bad. It's not that I didn't think the trailer made it look good. I just don't want to get excited and then it be bad. So I just want to just keep it neutral because if I fear that they could get this really wrong and it will just be a huge flop. So it's more a fear opposed to lack of excitement.
Do you like who they have cast in the new Batman movie? Like the Robert Patterson is Batman. Alfred is the actor that voiced Gollum and in the Planet of the Apes, the main ape in that movie.
Oh, I'm not convinced about Robert Pattinson as Batman, but he might go alright. He just doesn't look like a Batman to me. He looks a bit scrawny and I'm not convinced. Yeah, I'm really not convinced, but...
Did you like the combat when he was Batman and he was fighting the henchmen, or?
Oh, it was just standard, nothing special, and that's fine. I guess I'm just not sold that Robert Pattinson could be. He just doesn't look like a Batman to me.
And were you disappointed that he didn't say I'm Batman instead of saying I'm Anniversary or whatever?
I said I'm Vengeance.
Yeah.
No, I'm not disappointed because I am Batman, I guess, is a famous line, but he does refer to himself as being I am Vengeance, I am the Knight, I am Batman. That is a common expression he uses. So I think they just went with that because it's different than what you're expecting.
Well, thank you for helping with the reaction, Luke. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. Let us know if you're excited for when the Batman comes out March 4th, 2022, and if you like how the direction where they're going, if you like Robert Patterson or not. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Let the force be with you. Bye-bye.